So we're going to try a brand new strategy this week. But first, a clarification on the dogs. Each stone guard wants to try and turn you into stone, or petrify you. But since they are more or less busy ripping your face off, they take turns. Each stone guard is made up of enchanted stone, which they try to encase you in. So if the purple stone guard, for example, is trying to petrify you, he's trying to turn your skin into purple stone. The color matters because of the enchantment. The purple stone guard is made up of shadow enchantment, and if you become encased in purple stone, you are safe from all amethyst pools, which deal shadow damage. The stone guard each try really hard to kill you, as indicated by the bar on your UI. It tries so hard, in fact, that once it exerts 100 energy, it farts, dealing a raid-wide AoE that hits you for about 250k. If a stone guard, whose turn it was to petrify you, farts, it breaks the stone on your body, making him start all over. But he farts with the enchantment that he's made of, the enchantment that he was placing on you. So, since you were encased in the same stone that he was made of, you take no damage. To delay a stone guard's energy from rising, you have to separate him from the group. When separated, he gets lonely and depressed, and doesn't try as hard, so he doesn't exert as much energy. Since he has no support, he places a 90% damage reduction on himself, and he will remain this way until he's returned to his brothers. Then he'll continue to grow in power from where he left off. We had some problems last week with 2 or more of the stone guard's farts going off at the same time. This week, we will try and remedy that situation by timing the stone guard's explosions how we would like them. First, the pull will be like normal. The tank on the right gets 2 and the other tank gets 1. The 2 stone guards on the right will begin to increase in energy at the same time since they are next to each other, while the 1 stone guard on the left remains at 0 since he is alone. Then, one of the stone guards will begin to petrify us. If it is the stone guard on the left that begins to petrify us, then we will have to trade a stone guard from the other tank. If the stone guard who is petrifying us is a part of the 2 on the right, then we will keep them like this until the stone guards who are being tanked together get to 30 energy. Then the tanks will switch. The tank on the left will get 30% energy dogs, and the tank on the right will get a 0% dog and a 30% dog. We will take them in this manner until the 30% dog reaches 100% and explodes, dealing no damage to us. When the first dog explodes, the tank on the right tanks all 3 dogs. We then lust. Now, with all 3 dogs being on 1 tank, there's only 1 rend effect being applied, not 2. Making it easier, albeit spikier, heals on the tank. All 3 dogs increase in energy at the same rate, and because we have separated them in this way, there will never be 2 explosions at the same time. Also, with all 3 together, none of them is depressed, and therefore none of them has the 90% damage reduction buff on them. So all 3 can be cleaved, /dotted, /AoE'd. We don't have to worry about how close we are to the other side of the room, and can kite the dogs around the room to spread out the amethyst pools if we have them that week. Another problem that we ran into last week was the Jasper chains. This week, I propose that we all simply stack behind the guardians. If we have amethyst pools, the tank will constantly be moving the guardians out of them, so we just have to watch our feet. We know that the first explosion will not hurt us, so we keep our mitigation for explosion number 2. With a little more practice, I think this strategy will be better than the old one, and will help us down this stubborn boss.